So this is a 2018 Swift Challenger 560. Going to take you around the van and show you how it operates. First of all, at the front of the van, you've got the hookup procedure. You've got your hitch head, which we'll demonstrate in person, your handbrake and your jockey wheel. Again, we'll go through this in person. And then you've got your power lead that goes to the vehicle you're towing with. Front locker, you've got your gas regulator at the top. Gas pipe work does not come with the van to the bottle. You've got your water pump down in the locker here, and your 2 gas bottle tie downs. The water pump itself, very simple to use. Blue trigger on the back that you pull in and push it into the side of the van. To do this, you open up the cap on the side of the van where the water pump connects to, push it into position and lock the water pump in. The other end will drop into your aqua roll as normal. On the side of the van, you've got your Aldi heating vent, so this is your gas flue for the heating and hot water system, and then you've got your wind down leg on both sides, both front sides of the van. Battery locker, we've left a battery in there to demonstrate the mover. That will be removed before the van is collected or before the van is taken. And then you've got your power lead that connects to the main power on site, and your motor mover power switch behind there. I'll demonstrate that while you're here in person. On the side of the van, you've got your fridge vents on the side, and you've also got your motor mover, which again we'll demonstrate while you're here. The wheel nuts will be torqued before you leave site. On the side of the van, here, you have your flush tank for the toilet system. You need to put 3.5 litres of water in here and a cap full of the pink fluid. In the locker on the side of the van, you have your toilet cassette tank. To release it from the side of the van, you lift the handle up and pull it towards you. Can't do that at the moment because the flap's open inside. You pull it towards you. On top, you've got your neck for emptying the waste out of it, and you've got an orange pressure relief button on the back of it. The toilet cassette will take 1 litre of water and a cap full of the blue fluid. You've then got your drain pipes or the waste pipes for the grey water. So the water goes in the front from the aqua roll, and it has to come out somewhere, so it comes out down the side here. And 2 bits of grey pipe work will fit into them fittings. On the rear of the van, you have your legs either side. There'll be a leg winder in the van ready for when it's picked up. Coming down the other side of the van, again we have the motor mover and wheels, as you can see. Main door, 230 volt outlet to the awning area, and then you have your storage locker for underneath the front seat and your barbecue gas point at the front. Come inside the van. Above the door, you have your main control panel for the Caravan. You have power on in the bottom left hand corner. You have your interior lights, your awning lights here, Your interior fade lights that are above the cabinets on each side, so the lights here and here, which you can dim on the button just here. Which, as you'll see, as I hit the button, they will dim down. So 10% or lower. You've then got your roof lights on and off, and you've got your water pump run on the bottom left hand side. On the screen you've got the time, battery voltage, etc. on there. I'm just going to turn off the radio. So it's not playing in the background. First of all, we're going to show you how the water system works on the van. So underneath the seat on the far side of the van, you will have your water valve, or your drain down valve, should I say. At the moment, with the yellow valve parallel with the floor, you can fill the water system. And if you put that valve upright, so it's pointing towards underneath the seat, it will drain the complete water system down on board the van. So to fill it, like I said, you have it parallel with the floor, as it is now. You then go to each tap on the Caravan with your aqua roll connected on the outside of the van and the water pump. Come to each tap and turn the tap on the hot side. And the tap in the shower also. Then what you can do at that point is, you come over to the control panel above the door again, and you press the water pump button. With that button pressed in, you'll notice the water starts flowing through the Caravan. Now when the water is continuously flowing out the taps as it is now, you can shut each tap off. To start with, it will spit and splatter, but once it's running through continuously, you'll be able to turn off the water taps on each sink, shower, etc. I'm just going to turn the pump off for now. The control panel next to the main control panel for the van, this one here, let me just turn it off so I can demonstrate, is your heating and hot water control panel. To power it on, press the power button in the bottom left hand corner. Screen will load up, as you can see. On the screen at the moment, it's bringing up the current internal temperature of the Caravan. If you hit the menu button, it will bring up your options for the van internally. So on the top here, you've got the temperature of the inside of the Caravan. So you've got plus or minus to set the temperature. For now, we're going to leave it set at 5. Below that, you have the water temperature. So you have water on and water boost. So as you'll notice, this bar here, if it's off, it'll have no line in it. If you go to on, it'll come up halfway up. Then boost will be all the way up on that control. The option below is the amount of power you're going to use for the heating and hot water. You've got the option of 1 kilowatt, 2 kilowatts, or 3 kilowatts. If you've used the Truman system before, this is very similar to the twist style that you have on there. Next switch just here that you come to. These two here we won't actually go through in the video. We do advise for these two you read the manual and go through the options, etc. that you can do in here. To ignite the heating and hot water system on gas, simply hit the gas button. When it's green, it is ignited. If it comes up with gas fail at the bottom of the screen here, it will actually mean that the system has failed to ignite. If it's a case of the gas bottle's only just been turned on, what I'd advise you do is go over to the hob or the cooker itself, ignite the hob or cooker, and let the gas system bleed through on the hob and cooker. Once you've done that, go back to the control panel again and you should be able to reignite with no issues at all. The fridge itself, very simple to use. You've got power on. He says. There we go. At the moment, as you can see, it is trying to ignite on gas. If it fails to ignite on gas, as I said before, go to the cooker, bleed the cooker and go from there. But if it does fail to ignite, it will come up with a red warning light on the left hand side, and it will flash the blue pilot light at you here to let you know it has failed to ignite. Change the power source you wish to use. Use the arrows just here on the corner. So you've got your 12 volt for when you are towing, so you can use the fridge as a cool box. Gas, and then 240 mains power. To control the temperature of the fridge on gas or electric, use the thermometer button on the bottom right hand side. It will control the temperature of the fridge. To turn the fridge back off, press and hold the power button, and it will turn the power supply back off. So the last thing we're going to go to on this particular Caravan is the toilet system itself. You've got an electric flush on top, as you can see. So you press the button and that will flush. You've got a full indicator light here. This little red light here will appear if the toilet cassette is full underneath the van, in the side of the van. And then you've got your toilet waste flap underneath. You'll need to push it round to allow the waste flap to allow you to pull the cassette out. And I'd also advise that you do shut off the valve after each use of the toilet. If you have any further questions on this particular Caravan, please do give me a call here at the Caravan Company and I'll be more than happy to help. Thank you very much. Bye bye.